Go.
The keep is enclosed.
Alright.
Lions are attacking my
Krarilotus
liege.
starts off with a bad placement of his stockpile. Three woodcutters. Four woodcutters. Woodcutters. Well, Hawk down here has gone houses and woodcutters and as granaries. Wait. Krarilotus still doesn't have his granary. He's already built it, having to buy more wood. Here goes the woodcutters for. I swear that these woodcutters are probably having this many at the back here is probably detrimental. Surely. There goes the hunters up here for Krarilotus. I'm gonna stay zoomed out for a little bit. Still no hunters here for Hawk, but that's right, he's got time. Krarilotus has got his eco going, he's got iron and stone going. Iron's just coming in for Hawk. And he spammed extra hunters as well. So he's got more hunters than Krarilotus. I actually did the math. 8 hunters will support a 90 population until you can get food. Well, definitely as long as the deer survive. Alright, so Krarilotus is already sending out his sneaker. Yeah, how it goes. I have no idea. So he's still got. We've got about the same amount of units. So it's possible we've got assassins this way from. Right, so what's he going to do with them? Where is he going to sit? Ha 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 ha. Something came in over here. He's got to. Obviously, there was some assassins doing something out here. Got his horse archers here trying to hold off. I missed it though, whatever it was. Assassins are now being sent out to destroy farms. The cost of one farm, like of buying the wood for one farm, is more than the cost of one assassin. So each one of these assassins has now got their money's worth out of them. To be honest, because all these guys are down here, Krarilotus could actually get these assassins in here and destroy granaries. Fortunately, now that he's got some extra units to defend against them, that's not going to happen. All these farms are going down. They've been found, they're going to die. But they've got most of his farms destroyed. Well, over here, Krarilotus hasn't lost too much yet. He hasn't built too much out here in the vulnerable areas. Right, he's still got an assassin left that he could use. But I think he forgets about them. Problem? See these units now. 16 for Krarilotus, 22 for Hawk. 21 for Hawk. 20 for Hawk. Where are these guys dying? They're up here somewhere. I have no idea where those extra units were dying. Really? Obviously he had some assassins somewhere. Oh, there goes another assassin. Krarilotus is working with this one to destroy yet another farm. It looks like Hawk's trying to put some pressure onto Krarilotus. Krarilotus is bring these guys around. Assassins over that way, I suppose. But Krarilotus is still living off two farms, which isn't enough to keep that mill wide, but he's found him. He's found him. Krarilotus, run! 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 And he's dead. He's dead. Alright, so we've got 2 more coming in. Where's it going to go? Is it going to... That's his rally point, obviously. Unfortunately, I think they're going to get found. Yeah, they're caught. And they're dead. No, they're going to survive so far. Yep, Hawk noticed them. And he do his job. He do his job. Nope, he's gone. Alright, what else we got? Okay, so all the deer are gone, so these guys could be deleted, but for the time being, they're probably fine to... He's taxing.
The people love you, my lord.
Alright, so... Krarilotus has a bit of extra wood he could be using. Grab me a few extra slingers there. Alright, so Hawk still hasn't managed even crossed. This is the first time he's crossing that center point. Dealing with Krarilotus' aggressive claim to resources. How's Krarilotus going to respond to that? He's got a few force archers of his own coming out, but still not anything. Well, Hawk is building his shields up now. Ready to come and support the push. Krarilotus doesn't even have any. All his units going. Krarilotus really has pushed everywhere else. Stop it. Well, there's only 5 of them. You can come out and kill them off yourself. Okay, this is when I think Krarilotus should be destroying these for those extra units, just for a moment, just for the extra villages. At least put them to sleep. Alright, these shields are going to be here, which means that those guys are going to be a lot harder to push off now. You should have dealt with those guys before the shields arrived. But it's too late now. No one's going for the extra iron yet. Which I think is a smart move. The iron takes so long to travel, and you only get 1 for that travel time, so it's probably not really worth the travel time. It's probably better to use those villages on a couple of weapons buildings or something closer into base, or even just a extra couple of bakeries. Probably going to make you more money than, especially than this iron. This iron maybe. Alright, Krarilotus going to do anything about these guys? I don't know if he is. This is when, oh, here goes 3 assassins. That's not going to be enough, but he doesn't have any gold for more. No, he doesn't. I think they're going to get killed. Really? They're not going to do anything at all. Then they're found, and they're going to... Nope. The target of these horse archers is the other horse archers. That's their default targeting. Hawk needs to manually target these assassins. You can see that the assassins are coming this way, so that might be a something that Krarilotus should have considered. He sent one over this way, so Hawk's going to lose them. Guys are going to die before doing anything. They're in sight and in range of a lot of units. Krarilotus managed to push him off. But unfortunately, one assassin did get in, and he's starting to do farms. But over here, Krarilotus... Heck, neither of them have really bothered in closing the keeps. I think Hawk's keep is probably dangerous. If Krarilotus noticed this, he could try push a assassin rush all the way out the corner and down, and kill the king. If he noticed it, he could easily do that sneak attack. He's got 3 here. You only need about 10 to get that. Now, Krarilotus now has the advantage in the troops and golds, more or less the same. But he has the eco advantage. Hawk hasn't been able to claim any extra resources further than kind of this kind of third of the map. Alright, so here comes Hawk's assassins. What are they going to do? They're going to drop like flies. Krarilotus has to chase them down though. There's another one down and one left. He's still having to chase it, so he's been pushed right off his spot trying to chase that assassin down. Oh, there's another one over there. Meanwhile, Hawk advances. While Hawk, I would have advanced it further forward while he had Krarilotus way out here. Killed some of these oxen coming for extra stone. We did get these oxen with stone, so that's be beneficial. Here we go. Here goes the assassin rush I was just talking about. Unfortunately, Hawk predicted it and brought his own assassins in to defend himself. But is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? No, it's not going to be enough. But so Krarilotus has switched his targeting to try to do some damage to the eco. I like this guy to turn around and take that out because there's probably lots of weapons in there. These guys should come and destroy the bakery, the granaries or something. Right there, he's not doing anything worthwhile. Alright, well, unfortunately that failed for Krarilotus. Meanwhile, Krarilotus has regained the center, well, center of his hill. And he looks like he's about to push Hawk off. And Krarilotus is still getting it. And he's expanding his eco even further. This is starting to feel a lot like the game that I had against Hawk, where that was uploaded to Krarilotus the other day. Where just can't grow his economy. He's doing a lot better than I did, but still. Alright, so Hawk is going for a mostly breed economy by the looks of it. He isn't. Looks like he's going to be bite. Oh no, he's got some hops up. And he's running for four ins to Krarilotus's 2 ins. 3 ins. Yeah, got 3 ins there. And a much smaller breed economy. Must be buying in food. It's the only way he can be. Hope he's got nothing. He's run out of food. Probably focusing mostly on fighting bear for the popularity. Meanwhile, in the center there, there's just a arrow fight with the shields, which isn't going to do too much, except preventing either of them from advancing. And for Krarilotus, this is beneficial because it actually means that all these stone workers are able to work. Unfortunately, those shields are going to kill him before he notices. That was damaging. Alright. Krarilotus is sending out some slaves, which are going to die because he pulled it out his other military out of range. Don't know what he was going to go for, probably just the farms. And Hawk is sending a whole lot more horse archers and shields up to help out. Means that Krarilotus is now outgunned. Although Krarilotus does have the eco that he could sell a whole bunch. And here he goes trying to recover. Assassin's showing up at his base. And killing him off pretty much all his army. These slingers are now the last line of defense. Oh, and his assassins are going to get slaughtered out here. Meanwhile, Hawk is getting prepared with the large army. Krarilotus is scrambling to grab more army to respond. Food is starting to supply food. I think he might have half rations or something on there to make that last. Otherwise, probably not really. His popularity is going down, so there he goes. Now he's realised he's spamming those bakeries. You know, this is his entire army versus Hawk's army at his base, army at his home, and Krarilotus isn't able to get any of this resource because he's got random horse archers spread out, killing his oxen on the way home, I think. Alright, so these slingers are going to get slaughtered for no benefit. Krarilotus needs to find some way to push all these guys off, and I don't think he's got the troops to do it just yet. Got 88 units for Hawk and 57 for Krarilotus. It's not going to be enough, but that's Krarilotus. His at-home economy is not very good. I think he's purchasing wheat. Alright, so he's sending his assassins forward to try to push these guys back. Or not. He's going to go around and let them die to the arrows for no benefit. That was a mistake. Push forwards the shields but not his units. That was another mistake. He's obviously struggling at the moment. Why have you got a hunter here? Nope. Okay. Odd. Alright, these shields are not well placed there. It's due to lag, is that hotkey bug. Alright, here comes the assassins coming in for Hawk. Hawk may just win it. We've got a whole lot more assassins coming for Krarilotus. I think Krarilotus' plan is to sneak an attack though. He's not sending these out to. He's gonna bring them around and try kill Hawk. Unfortunately, Hawk is protected his lord. I don't think it's going to work, and I think this damage is going to be too much. This might well be the GG. Krarilotus' base is getting destroyed right now. Gonna lose all that food. Probably sell that food before he loses it. No, too late. Alright, I think that might be the end of Krarilotus. He is just waiting on this one last push. Fortunately, what he's going to have to do is he's going to have to break through this wall and then kill the Lord. And while he's killing that wall, it's time for either this to come back or Hawk to recruit units out of these. Even slings would be more than. Hawk has finally killed Krarilotus. Wasn't in time. Krarilotus gone. Good game, guys. I honestly thought that Krarilotus was in the upper hand the entire game. But evidently not. I was obviously way wrong. I think the I'm very surprised at some of these stats actually. I'm very surprised to see Hawk has such the upper hand in gold. Considering how much extra eco Krarilotus, it must have been from tax and from selling food. That was Hawk's primary economy. Plus weapons. That'll be the other thing, is selling weapons. Iron's about the same. Stone, you'd think with that much extra stone, double the stone would have translated to a lot more. I suspect that this was the main difference. At the end there. At the end, yes. Yeah, I saw once he showed up with that, yes, I think he was pretty much was guaranteed the game. Until that point, I thought you were in the lead. Hey, Lapsically Safer? Sorry if I completely butchered your name. I'm just going to call you Laps for the time being so I don't get too insulting with my... He harassed you more than... I was obviously looking in the wrong place then, because I was watching you harassing him and him not passing the center. I was obviously looking in the way in the wrong place. Like, I obviously didn't see it. I see you harassing him, not necessarily him doing you. I saw a few times he came up. Behind your keep. No, I did not see him behind your keep until very end there. Obviously, I'm just going blind.